series, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about my bookish pet peeves part 2 because there are so many. There are so many. I've been reading for so many years and I read so much. There have to be just a few at least that have accumulated, and there are more than a few. So this is part 2. Part 1, I'll link it up in the cards if you haven't seen it yet, so go check that one out and let's get into it. The first thing I really can't get behind are movie adaptation covers. Why are they a thing? Like, besides we want to like promote the movie, they are usually the worst. I hate them collectively and I try to avoid them as the plague. Kind of tying in with that one, I also don't like stickers on covers or real people on covers. There are some rare exceptions where my hatred isn't quite as all-consuming. Like this one, it's fine, I don't care, at least she's pretty. I'm mainly talking about this like trashy romance novels that always have like pornography on them. You know, they're really bad. They're just, like, you can't even read a trashy novel without everybody knowing that you're reading a trashy novel. Really? I would like to reserve the right for myself to be able to do that, you know? Read it secretly. I don't know. And as for the stickers, oh my fucking god. Why would you put glue on a book that might not be bought for an extended period of time so that the glue will dry and come off really not that easily? And even worse than that, when they're printed on the cover. Oh my god. Somebody tell me who the genius was that came up with the idea to just print a sticker on a cover that you can't even take off. It is just the biggest sacrilege of all sacrileges when it comes to book covers for me, and I just like do not understand the logic behind it. The next thing is content related, and it usually happens more predominantly in crime and like thriller books, because this sort of situation sort of happens more often in those books, and that is calling someone on the phone to tell them a really important message and then just talking for ages about something that's not relevant to the actual information, even though the information is the most critical thing. It is like you left everything behind. You left your children and your wife to go find a phone, to call this other dude, to tell him something really important, and then you just like drag it out, and then something happens. Somebody kills the guy, or the connection breaks, or the other person is like, no, not now, hanging up. Never tell them. If one more book does this, if one more fucking book does this, I don't want to sit here reading paragraphs about whatever other shit you have to say. Like, honestly, especially if you're like, I don't even know, in a situation where there might be somebody killing you and you figured something out about a case and you're like, I need to call the lead detective on this, and then you call him and you're like, hey dude, so you see, like, so here's how I came to know this information. Like, this is not at all relevant to the actual information, but just because I need to keep talking, like, The next one, I don't even know what number we're at, but the next one is villainous monologues. It kind of ties in with the previous one because, again, people, you guys need to stop talking. The trick to being a villain is just like not talking a lot, because usually the help arrives just in time to kill you, but only if you talk a lot. I don't even care. You don't even need to know why I did that shit. You are gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter. Pang, 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 gone. I'm clear out of here. Like, FBI arrive and I'm like, no one knows why I did it, but I'm alive, so that's a little bit more important. And finally, another one that is just not a good thing, and that is bringing people back from the dead at will. It just makes the whole story completely irrelevant. Like, all the dangerous situations, all the shit you got yourself into, all the people that have already died, like, it doesn't matter because they can come back and lead their merry-go-lucky lives, and then they can die again and be reborn again and die again, and like, and nothing matters. If there isn't the possibility of final death in a book, Nothing fucking matters, alright? This is true for TV shows as well, such as The Vampire Diaries, who is literally the biggest shit show of people dying, coming back, and I'm like, just sitting here like, I don't even care anymore, because why would I care about someone dying if like 2 seasons later it's just gonna be like, and they're alive again? Why? Anyway, guys, so that's it for part dose of my most hated like tropes and stuff in books that let me know in the comments down below what your worst bookish pet peeve is and if you agree with mine, because I wish to not be alone in my suffering, alright? Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you've missed part 1, link down below for you to go and check out, and I will see you very soon with another video. Have a lovely week. Bye!